So here learning the Dissect strategy for reading. I'm going to be teaching my student Graham, who's doing a little private tutoring and skipped lunch today, so he's going to eat while we do this. Alright, the Dissect strategy, so I'm just going to have you follow along. What we're going to do is we're going to split out in the word, we're going to break down the prefix, probably a suffix if there is one, and then we're going to break down the stem and see if we can figure out not only what the word means and how to say it. So the first word is Confederate, so we know, looking at it, that the prefix is con. So we're going to put a little line there, not very good, but we'll take it. And then we'll break off the suffix at the end, so that'll be our ate, also known as?
Eight.
Very good. And now we're looking at our stem right here, fed. And we'll break off the ER just because it's not quite a part of the stem all the way. So looking at the word, if we didn't know what this meant, we know we can look at the meaning of this suffix. We can look at the meaning of this prefix, con, which means together. And fed is our stem, and we can use that as our base word and then put everything together and try to figure out what this means if we need to find a definition. But instead, we're just going to say it. So I'm going to have Graham say it kind of in parts and say it all together.
Con, fed, eight.
Okay, so let's say that like you just did.
Confederate.
Okay, since we know it's not a, it's probably going to be more of an it sound.
Oh.
So let's say it one more time.
Confederate.
Confederate, very good. So we'll do the same thing with the second word. There is no prefix. There is a suffix, though. That's our ate.
Eight.
Very good. And then our stem word is going to be Chaco. And then we still remember have that L. Don't let that get lost in there. So if we're going to say this word, how would you say it?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Very good. That's the basics of the Dissect strategy. Having a dictionary handy is very helpful. And with the slow Wi-Fi, sometimes it's hard to find the definition of the word. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.